Usually you get jeans or shorts, you're like, oh, they're too small, I can't wear them. I'm telling you, they're going to be too big, so go down one size. SuperStretch is awesome, so don't go to your dream size in SuperStretch whenever you're buying it, but especially on those city shorts, and they are coming up. Okay, so here we go, my pants that I'm wearing. If you could do a hybrid of everything we love that Diane Gilman has created in a jean, this is the pant. And I'm going to have to actually write her. I have her email, her personal email, which I'm sure she loves. I'm gonna have to tell her, I want her to do more of these in more colors, because this is so awesome, because that's everything we love. Okay, so let's start at the top, okay? First off, it's got this. Now, I'm gonna show you, because you're gonna flip when you try these. This is what she calls her comfort waist. It is not a big, itchy thing of elastic. It's literally a waist that is so comfortable and so awesome and stretchy, and you just slip these up and on, and they slide right over your hips. You don't have to squiggle to get in, and yet what they do is once you put them on, it's like having a soft hug. So it literally holds in your waist a little bit without being itchy or hurty or uncomfortable, and it never rolls down on you. So we start with the comfort waist, which by itself would be a customer pick. If you could just write a review on comfort waist, it would be a 5-star customer pick. Okay, then what's the next level? She did these in SuperStretch. Now, SuperStretch is her latest fabrication, and it's on fire. We cannot keep SuperStretch pants in to save our lives. It's a phenomenal fabric. It's very soft, it's very stretchy, and yet it has recovery and bounce back. So let's walk through SuperStretch. Now, our waistband on this is a bit different. This is not a typical waistband. That's the comfort stretch. But here's the big deal. Up to 10-inch stretch at the hips, at the thighs, the knees, the calves. The whole pant stretches. Sometimes I think people think it only stretches through the waist and the hips, but the entire pant from top to bottom has the SuperStretch. So that's key number 2. You have this amazing fabrication. It moves. You could literally, I could do yoga in these jeans. No doubt about it. You could sit on the floor cross-legged. You could curl up on the couch and read a book all night long, flip through your favorite fashion magazines. These will not be the jeans that you come running home from work and rip off your body because they're so uncomfortable. You literally could travel in them, oh my gosh, on airplanes, if you're in a car for hours and hours. You will love these jeans, and yet they're jeans, and they're sexy, and they look great, right? Okay, so what's the third element that makes these terrific? Boot cut. So the bottom of them is the boot cut design. So again, these aren't jeggings, they're not skinny jeans, nothing to fear. See the boot cut on the very bottom? That's crucial, because that cut is the #1 most figure flattering cut of any jean on any BODY. Doesn't matter if you're petite, tall, you know, short, whatever it is, doesn't matter your size. The boot cut is the most figure flattering, because what happens is it actually proportionally makes the rest of your body look a little bit smaller, because it's just got that slight V at the bottom. Now, the other great news is we have 3 lengths. Hallelujah, right? We have petite, we have average, and we have tall. So Diane has not left anybody out in this equation. We also have all sizes. Now, when you do a pull-on jegging, it is in extra small through 3X. So you go with that type of sizing. So it's extra small through 3X in your sizing. So all you do is pick a color, pick a size, and pick a length, and you're in. Now, I will ask you, if you can, please go to automated ordering, or even better yet, I would just so jump on a computer this hour, because I have like about 2,000 people waiting to try to get these. I also love the fact that you can dare to do a little color tonight. Okay, because many times we get stuck, don't you? I mean, do you get stuck in a rut where, oh, I only wear black, I only wear indigo, or I'm only wearing white? I wear a ton of white. I think some people get afraid of white, and when you do Diane Gilman white, no fear there. But, you know, why not, at this price, pop a little color into your life? You will be so pleasantly surprised at the attention you get when you do that. So what you do is, obviously your first choice is go for a neutral. I mean, that's easy. So neutral, and maybe add a color. So your neutral is obviously the camel, and please, it will just go with everything, right? Just matches everything. In the fall, you can wear these 4 seasons, by the way. This is not just a summer wear. This is 4-season jean, okay? But think about this. There's a guy who I adore. His name's Paul Wood. Paul Woods does our Bellezza line and also features our watches. Paul has worked for companies like, I don't know, Gucci, you know, some really big names. And he has held executive positions. He's held executive positions in those companies. Whenever you see Paul Woods on the air doing Bellezza jewelry, which, by the way, I'm wearing a whole lot of it, he has colored jeans on. And the other day, and I thought, well, maybe he just does that on the air. Does he do it privately? Well, I was actually walking downtown St. Pete with my husband going to dinner, and Paul came around the corner, and I'll be darned, he had colored jeans on. That is his signature. So what he does, he always does a pop of color, and he wears these awesome blazers with it. So he's kind of rather chic, conservative here, and then all of a sudden you get the surprise of his colored jeans. And I really admire that. That is his signature. I actually saw him backstage at a fashion week in New York several years ago. And what was he rocking? Colored jeans. He just makes it his signature statement. And I normally don't look at men's wear and think about repeating it, but when he did it that way, I thought, oh my gosh, all of us should do that. So if you don't have a great pair of red, or maybe you want to try the blue, and I think the blue is very easy to incorporate in your wardrobe. This is an awesome, awesome way to try it. Why the blue as well? It's gorgeous. The blue is just a really pretty color. You can wear it with white. How cute would that be with a excuse me. Sorry, back to my idea of the blue color. The blue is really quite beautiful. Think about wearing just a great black sweater in the fall or the winter. Think about taking a black turtleneck and wearing it. Obviously, the white looks great. Red is going to look good. If you want to do a nautical effect. Also, again, you know, I really love dressing up for the holidays and we can celebrate our great country. So, you know, pop on the red jeans, go for it. And put on a cute little white blouse or a white tee and just have fun. That's what Paul does. I really, truly admire him. He's the only guy I've ever seen, quite frankly, who always wears colored jeans, but he really encouraged me to kind of step out of my own box because I tend to be pretty basic in my bottoms. You know, I have white, I have khaki, I love the Lodens that Diane does, I have a lot of black, I've got a lot of blue, obviously chambray and indigo, but I just really admired the fact that he did the pop of color in such a chic way, and I think we can replicate the exact same thing. By the way, if you want to, for example, let me grab, you could do this, which again makes it actually a little more monochromatic, which is kind of nice. Also, too, what I like is, I know the khaki is really limited, but look how pretty that is. I mean, that's just really chic. Put on a gold necklace with this, some gold bangles, a gold watch, my Lyra watch that I was wearing the other day. Actually, I'm wearing Peugeot tonight, but there you go. Isn't that pretty? And so there's so many ways to incorporate it. What you don't want to miss out on is what I have and the value. And I really dare you to step out of your box and try color. You get attention, but it's not obnoxious attention. It's more admiration. Because I do think most of us women, we're safe, right? Like, girls, do you ever like really admire when a gal walks in and she's rocking a great look, like a great color? And then you go, why don't I do that? And I think we tend to play it really, really safe as women. I think it's almost boring, quite frankly. And so here's a way, in a very affordable fashion, to be able to try some color. Obviously, you know, I'm using the color on top, and I've got the camel pants on the bottom. But I just love the fact that the girls are wearing these. And again, let me show you this. Sonia, I'm going to bug you for just a second. So many great features, okay? The comfort waist is just, it's like you're being hugged, and it also helps slim and trim your body. So that really does a job. You also just feel more secure. There's just something about it that just makes you feel better, but you also stand up a little straighter, and yet it'll never roll down on you. And can you really pull it too? I mean, look at the stretch on that. It bounces back, and it's not a band of elastic. This is actually built into the fabric. Then, of course, as you move on down, you've got the SuperStretch, which, of course, universally, all of us are completely insane over this SuperStretch. There is not another fabrication out there like it. You can curl up, you can bend down, you can go on roller coasters in it. You could do yoga. You could literally do yoga in these. You really could. You got any yoga poses? We'll do downward dog. This will be pretty. Everyone everyone, downward dog. Anybody, seriously? You could downward dog if you had to. If you're going to yoga class and you forgot your pants, you're in good shape. And then what I love is when you talk about that boot cut. Now, of course, look how short I am. Hello, I'm here. I'm right, they're tall and gorgeous, and I'm a bit shorter. But notice how the boot cut really works for everybody. It doesn't matter. I could have one of our gals who's a 1X out here with us, and that boot cut would look fabulous. So as I said earlier, if you could take one of every element of what we love most about Diane Gilman's jeans and put it together in one jean, this is it. And I literally am going to write her and say, you must do these for fall or maybe next spring, because we've got our fall orders in more colors. Because to me, it is the ultimate jean for everyone. You petite, average, tall, it doesn't matter what size you are. You slip them on too. You're not fighting over your hips. They just go on real easy because of that comfort waist, and then they sit pretty. Oh, thank you guys. This is awesome. Okay. So this is the exact same body. Can you believe it? I think when sometimes you watch, people go, oh, that's a different body. That's not. That's the exact same model. Sonia, did you do these before and afters? Do you remember? You do some of them. This is Angela. Okay. So same model, right? Now look at, we went out and we bought another jegging, okay, that supposedly is all about comfort and stretch. That is uncomfortable. It should be the uncomfortable jegging. Okay, look at the waist, awful. Look at the waist on the after, obviously so much more complimentary. We're going to go ahead and show you another one. Now look at this. This is another jean brand. So we actually did 3 different jeans, and they all 3 had quote unquote, a special comfort waist. Does that before look comfortable at all? You can see it's rolling, it's bunching, it's too tight. And that's the exact same size, by the way. And then here's the last one. This is the 3rd brand, and oh my gosh, you know what it looks like? It looks like you ever open up a can of muffins and you hit it and it goes bloop, and the muffin spills out. That's totally what that looks like. It's like you hit that can and went bloop. And then look at the bottom too. And again, very smooth. It really is slimming as well. You've got to remember the comfort waist is very slimming. It doesn't roll, which drives me crazy. You ever get like elastic pants, have elastic, maybe yoga pants or whatever, and you go to sit down and they go bloop, and they're and all and you go bloop, and they go bloop. And mine makes that noise, by the way. You know what I'm talking about, right? It does. Your pants roll down on you, and then you stand up, and you're like, okay, let me fix them again. Or you can feel them sitting down there, and you're at dinner out to eat, and you don't want to get in there and dig. Oh, please. You'll never have that problem with these, trust me. We've now sold 2,400. Here's the thing. Petite, average, tall, extra small through 3X, 3 colors. Now, do I still have all sizes and all colors in the camel? Oh, we have everything. Now, if you're a little nervous, and you're saying, well, I just, no, I'm not going to do the red or the sailor blue. I'm a little nervy. Then go for the camel. My gosh, at this price, just to try them. Also, another feature I didn't show you, which I probably should have. See that there, right there? There's actually a little seam right here on the side. That is, oh, I've got a little camisole on. There it is. But there it is. Look at that. It's a seam that actually helps slim down the back end. It makes your hips look smaller. And also, too, this is a little faux pocket, and this is a faux pocket, too. So if you do end up showing the top of these, they look like real jeans because, well, they are real jeans. And also, the comfort portion is dyed to match. So if you do tuck in, you don't notice it, which is great. So